Okay, welcome to Bedford County Free Press Live Video News here on Facebook. It is Thursday, October the 26th of 2023, and currently in Bedford County, it is 44 degrees. Welcome to the show. I know we're a little early, but sometimes I always start early. So, we'll start with this weather report. This weather report is sponsored by Ben Hall Auctioneering. This Saturday, October the 28th, a fall special pony and donkey auction will take place at the Bedford Fairgrounds Show Arena, 729 West Pitt Street in Bedford. New tack starting at 11 a.m., ponies and donkeys at 4 p.m., and horses to follow. For more information, you can call Ben Hall Auctioneering at 814-979-2046. Okay, so today, a mix of clouds and sun during the morning will give way to cloudy skies this afternoon, high 77 degrees. Tonight, cloudy, low 56. On Friday, it will be mostly sunny. A few passing clouds, high 78 degrees. The outlook for the next several days after that will be Saturday, 75 degrees. Sunday, showers, 60% chance. And the temperature will be 69 degrees. And Monday to start next week will be, again, 69% chance of light rain, and it will be 61 degrees. I do have some comments, as usual, at the end of the show, but we do have a few news to report, and this news update is sponsored by Winner's Luck. Winner's Luck is Bedford County's #1 skill machine location, with plenty of machines to choose from. They serve free coffee, snacks, and water. This is a bring your own bottle facility. Plenty of off-road parking. Open 7 days a week from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. They are located at 112 North Richard Street in historic downtown Bedford, next to the RE/MAX building. And don't forget, Sunday is Customer Appreciation Day. That's Winner's Luck. "29-year-old Christopher Gilbert Kiefer of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, has been charged with simple assault and harassment. This stemming from an incident on October the 24th of 2023 in the borough of Bedford. He was arraigned and bail was set at 10% of $25,000. A professional bail bondsman out of New Derry, Pennsylvania, posted his bail, and he was released. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for November the 1st. Okay, so that's a nice drive to come and get into a fight. We will have more of that story here later, because I will be getting the affidavit of probable cause. 28-year-old Alexander Musselman of Claysburg has been charged with simple assault and endangering the welfare of children. This stemming from an incident on September the 23rd of 2023 in Kimball Township. She was arraigned on October the 25th and released on $20,000 unsecured bail. A preliminary hearing has been scheduled for November the 1st. And this is unique. Her preliminary hearing falls on her birthday, November the 1st. So, happy birthday. Your ass is going to court. Okay, so that is the news for this morning, and now we switch to sports. In the National Hockey League tonight, the Pittsburgh Penguins will be taking on undefeated Colorado, who are 6-0, and the Philadelphia Flyers will be taking on Minnesota. And it's NFL again. Thursday Night Football will be Tampa Bay against Buffalo. And this weekend, let's see, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers against Jacksonville. So that's going to be a good one because Jacksonville is 5-2 and Pittsburgh is 4-2. So we got a couple of teams that are pretty close to one another. And Philadelphia Eagles against the Washington Commandos. And why I say is because the Philly Eagle goes on a radio station, I believe in Landover, Maryland, and the broadcaster there, Bill, is a big Washington Commando fan. So his Washington Commandos, who he thinks are unbeatable, have won 3 and have lost 4. They will be taking on what appears to be, they'll be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 6-1. Kansas City is also 6-1. So the Eagles look like they are tied in first place overall of the whole NFL with Kansas City, who is 6-1. So both teams are 6-1. Yes, that would be Power 107.1, where the Philadelphia Eagle is a regular on there to discuss football, and the broadcaster guy there, he's a big Washington Commando fan, and he thinks the Washington Commandos are going to go all the way to the Super Bowl, and they're going to win the next 20 Super Bowls. So the NFL championship will be going to Washington for the next 20 years. Oh, he's on now. Well, tell him, if you end up calling him, tell him the cameraman made him famous this morning, because nobody knows about him, so until I brought him up. So you can tell the broadcaster at Power 101, at Power 107.1, that the Bedford County Free Press cameraman this morning made him famous. And anytime he wants to come on a real show, all he has to do is call 814-977-8305. We will not record him and then rebroadcast it later. We will put him on live as it happens, because that's the way we do it here at the Bedford County Free Press. We don't record you and then put you on the show an hour later. So you can tell Bill Baker, anytime he wants to step up to the big leagues, all he's got to do is call my number and I will put him live on the show as it happens. So, okay, so I want to give our condolences to a friend of ours, because we have a small pack of friends. Aaron Van Pelt, 37 years old, passed away last night. He was found in his yard. Apparently he either had a stroke or a heart attack. He was good friends with Nicholas Turpak, who is one of our compadres. So I knew Aaron. He did a lot of work. Well, he was a hard worker. He may have had some problems and some issues, but he passed away last night, or at least he was found yesterday. So 37-year-old Aaron Van Pelt is passed away, a good friend of ours. So want to reach out to his family, and we want to reach out to Nicholas Turpak, because he was a good buddy of Turpak's. So I knew him. Like I said, I was going to actually pay him to help me move with Nick Turpak. So our condolences to his mother, who lives in Florida, And our condolences to his father that lives around here. He was fighting an evilness, and it looks like maybe the evilness has won. So our thoughts are with Nick Turpak. He knows to reach out to us. So Nicholas Turpak, you can reach out to us, and we are sorry about the loss of your friend. Yesterday morning, I walked out my door, and my neighbor, I was surprised. My neighbor, Roger, said good morning. He said, I am allowed to say good morning to you, right, Randy? And I kind of looked at him, and he said, did your brother tell you what happened? And I said, no, I haven't gotten to talk to my brother yet. Apparently, Roger wants to make amends, and he doesn't want to fight no more. So I talked to him. I talked to Roger. I didn't talk to my brother yet, so I talked to Roger first. So then I talked to my brother later, and my brother said, yeah. So he Roger apologized for everything that went on. He said he's kind of ill. He wants to have a quiet neighborhood here. So he wants to live in peace. He wants to go back to where it was when I first moved in. What he did tell me, though, which I basically knew, he too got one of those leases. And they raised the rent on him as well. So, and the lease was the same as mine, where it basically, you're going to have to sign your rights away if you want to stay here. So all of the neighbors got one. All of the neighbors, more or less, probably got their rent raised. So I don't know what Roger's going to do, but I know we've already gotten another location outside of Bedford County. We've been packing up every day. So we will be leaving in the second week of December. The landlord is a scumbag, says the Philly Eagle. So, but yeah. So, as of this moment, me and Roger, we've decided to be cordial to each other and talk to each other, and we will stop the madness. The madness has been put on hold. And don't forget, 3 weeks from yesterday is the war to settle the score at the Bedford County Courthouse. It's still on, November the 8th. Bill Higgins versus the bad guy reporter, the cameraman. Higgins claims I harassed him through my media outlet show. Even though I did not contact Higgins personally, I did not have a run-in with Higgins, I did not call Higgins, I did not go to Higgins' crappy house, I did not talk to Higgins' crappy wife, I did not talk to Higgins' racist kid. So, Bill Higgins is going on the fact that he watched my show and now he's scared to death running for his life. Meanwhile, he's in Arizona he was in Arizona having a good time. God knows how he's able to get away with going to all these locations while he's on probation. But I got a few surprises up my sleeve for Bill Higgins in less than 3 weeks. I have been looking to see if the hearing has been rescheduled. So far, it is not. I will not ask for a reschedule. I am ready to go November the 8th in courtroom number 1 at the Bedford County Courthouse for the war to settle the score between Bill Higgins and myself. Bill Higgins is the victim, and I am the perpetrator at the moment. So it'll be interesting. We invite everybody to come and see the festivities on November the 8th. Until then, when we have more news, we will report it. But I'm going to Altoona today. I'm going to check out a few more things about our apartment. And I'm going to do some Ubering. And don't forget, Uber is available in Bedford at the moment until December 31st through the Bedford County Free Press. I don't know about anybody else Ubering. However, if you would like to do Uber through the Bedford County Free Press, you can do so until December the 31st. You can either get on the Uber app and you can see if I'm on there. If not, you can call me at 814-977-8305 and we will set up an Uber ride with a time and location and where you need to go. So with that, you've been watching the Bedford County Free Press Live video news. I am your bad guy reporter, the always controversial, the always infamous cameraman, telling everybody it's a good day to be the bad guy. And don't forget the Cutting Edge Live video talk show this Sunday live on YouTube.